If these guys don't get out of the way, because I have to drive right there, I'm gonna shoot them with my camera. Shoot some video. I wonder what could be in this black box. Just kidding, I already know what's in there. Something awesome. Alright, you guys, this is from a dude named Rob from Airgun Warriors. That's a forum. And I had put an ad on there that says if anyone has a stock or some gun parts that they'd like to have hydro dipped, send it to me and I'll hydro dip it for free. But anyway, and some of these are just hydro dip patterns, and so I believe one of these comes with 4 different patterns. So I'm going to bust these out and look at the hydro dip patterns I have, and then we're going to go over how hydro dipping works. So Rob likes to customize guns. He has a bigger air gun collection than me. I can't remember. He has a lot of guns, like 100 or something, but he is to the point where he makes his own guns now, and I guess this stock right here is one that he made for a customized arrow shooter. I have to look at his email. Oh, this is pretty cool. Wow, so somehow guys, this thing is connected to something that shoots arrows, so I'll have to reread his email and get some. So this is cool, so definitely I have to see if I can hydro dip this, you know, without screwing it up. So that'll be interesting. I think I can do it. Now, I told Rob I had an Airgun channel, and he offered to send me one of his personal guns for me to review. So check this out. Oh my gosh, he's got this bling blinged out. This right here is a gun that I purchased 2 of these, but then I sold them shortly thereafter, before I had my Airgun channel. So this right here is called the Air Max, and it is imported by Mrod Air, I believe. And it's basically a single shot. Comes in 177 and 22, and I believe they are pretty cheap now. When I bought them, I think they're about $225 each, maybe a little more. But now I think they, I'll look it up, but you know, they're probably under $200. And you can get different variations of these from different places as well. Okay, right there is an Mrod Air Max Precision Match PCP pistol. Here's Mrod's website right here. So they have a slightly different version called the MK2 199. So basically this pistol right here is going to cost you about $200. Now this is also known as the P700. So a lot of people don't like Mrod Air. So let's say that you don't want to support Mrod Air in any way at all. Just go ahead and type in P700. You can get this same setup from other places. This right here is a BLK mount. If anyone wants to get one of those for their pistol, it looks pretty badass to me. So I'm going to read what Mrod Air says about their Air Max MK2 Match PCP pistol, which is basically, I guess, the newer version of what you're looking at right here. So it's in stock, black finger grip available to upgrade for $24.99. Pretty nice looking grip there. Okay, so it comes in 177 or 22 caliber. 700 feet per second in 177 with 20 to 55 shots per fill. Now this is a gun that has a regulator. What Rob that sent this to me, he said that it's crudely regulated, so just because something has a regulator doesn't mean it's like super precision, because there is such thing as a cheap regulator. But we're going to see the shot string and stuff. This gun's nice and broken in, so it's going to be at its best. Now 22 caliber says you're going to get 500 feet per second with 20 to 45 shots. This is a single shot, you load it back there. So it says it has a full length integrated LCD into the shroud right here, so it's going to be quiet. It says the new MK2 version has a longer barrel. The trigger pull is a 2-stage adjustable. That's awesome. Now I think the new version has an external adjuster on the regulator. The overall length of the pistol is 14.5 inches and it weighs 1.9 pounds. Okay, now it says about the new MK2. This is the pistol many have been waiting for. Once again, we waited to make sure the Mrod Air version of the Air Max Precision Match pistol includes all the features we specified. So the new one's going to have a full 3,300 psi fill pressure, external air pressure regulator adjustment, high efficiency full length shroud, and adjustable trigger. So that is pretty much all it says for hardcore stats. By the way, everybody, the Air Max comes with this already machined fill probe, so you don't have to get a 1/8 BSPP Foster fitting. It's already ready to go. You just pop that baby right in here. Let's go ahead and fill that up to, it looks like a little bit past 200 bar, so that's cool. You can see the end of the shroud right here. Got some porting right there. That might even come out and be threaded right there, that end cap, so that you can put a Donny FL adapter on there and get a 1/2 UNF moderator on there if you wanted. So while I'm here, I'm just going to show you how this loads. You cock it like that. Put that to the side. Slip your ammo in there. Close it. And then there's no safety. You just go. Ooh. There was no first stage on that, so this might be adjusted. So there's my first stage. See that? And then my second stage. Woo. So that's fine now. This is my friend's pistol, so I don't know if he adjusted it to be like that or if it's going to come that way out of the box, but it is adjustable, so you can make it however you want. Alright, here's my PCP fill up, so pop my quick disconnect on there like that, make sure it's tight. Go ahead and pop it in here. Now, I like to keep my eye on the pressure that's on my air gun. Also, be sure and make sure your gun is not loaded when you do this, as you do have to point it at your forehead. Ooh. I forgot to say, fill your air gun slowly. There we go, ready to rock and roll at a little over 200 bar. Alright, you guys, here I am on a beautiful day. I got a 10-yard target right over there. And I got some goodies on this table here. Got a couple targets. And I got a pellet trap that my friend sent me off Airgun Warriors. Super cool guy named Rick. Went ahead and sent me that so I'd have somewhere to shoot that was more safe. Also, Charlie's Kaboom inflator caps are in the house. Now, just type in Charlie's Kaboom target inflator caps into YouTube and you'll see a couple of my videos that I just gave a quick introduction on how to use these. We're going to do this chronograph test with 10.65 Barracuda match 177s. Got a full 200 and whatever that is fill. I got a full tank of air. Damn, this thing's doing really good on consistency here. Alright, I think that's 10 shots. And if you can see right here, I'm just barely under the 200 bar mark. So if I filled it to 210 bar or whatever that was, now I'm just at 200. Standard deviation on this thing seems very small. Pretty good for a $200 pistol, huh? I'd say that regulator is working. Look at that, you guys. I haven't been keeping track, but I bet that's around 25 shots. We're just going to keep going until this has a significant change in velocity. They say this can get up to 55 shots per fill. I must be over 35 now. Still going strong in the 540s. If this keeps up much longer, I'm going to shoot my whole 10 of pellets. Holy crap, you guys, I don't know how long I can keep this up. I don't know if the owner of this pistol like tuned this baby or what, you know. Maybe he took it down from 700 feet per second down to the 540s because he gets a huge shot count. But I'm going to keep going. Alright, you guys know, I'm going to stop right there, okay, because who knows what would happen if I kept going, but I think you get the idea. This bad boy gets an insane number of full power accurate shots. But yeah, so props to this Air Max. Let's see, how many shots did we do? A ton. Look at that, you guys. I'm still in the green zone. So I went from like 210 to 100 bar. Got however many shots that was, 50 or 60 shots, what it felt like at least. And I'm still in the green zone with a standard deviation of very, very little, as you guys saw by that shot string. Just excellent. So let's see what this bad boy does on paper. Now, you guys might think this is like my girlfriend's purse or maybe my kid's diaper bag, but no, it's my air tank. Thanks for watching it, Scully. Okay, so make sure I'm not loaded there. Then I'm going to look down the barrel of my gun and fill it up. I'm going to have to finish this video pretty fast because I think the cops are going to be here soon. There we are, ready for a round of target shooting. Here we go. But before we start all that, it's time for me to open my present. Woo! All right, now this is fully legit. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now that is a bench rest target. Look at these. These are like the size of maybe a 30 caliber pellet. Holy crap. Boy, if you could peg a sheet of these, you'd really be something else. So the idea with this bad boy is you probably put some cardboard in there, get your pellets going, but you fill this up with rubber mulch and it'll stop all your pellets. You can actually collect those babies later. So super cool. I'm gonna set that up right now. Check this out. How freaking cool is that? That is so legit. Let's get this party started. Now it is a little bit windy right now, but I am basically walking it in. I almost got it in the bullseye for sighting this baby in at 10 yards here. Oh, Mr. Bullseye, you were so lucky that time you get away. Oh, this is on 4 power. Let's pop this baby up to... Woo, look at that. Let's do 7 power. Now what's up, Mr. Bullseye? All right, that was in my 1-inch ring. Oh, you guys, look at those big... Oh, those are giant... Oh, there they are again. Hey, guy. Those are giant, like 6-foot wingspan cranes, white cranes, and they're all over this place. Very, very cool. I used to fly with them with my drones, be right on their tail back in the drone days. All right, so I want to come over. Now, see, since I did my chronograph testing already, I know that I'm not going to have to refill or anything. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy shooting all freaking day on one fill pretty much. So I can sit here and take like 30, 40 shots, get my thing completely sighted in, because this has a high number of shots. I want it going in the bull's eye, in the center, not the side and not the bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and shoot a group. See what we can do here. Right there. Man, nice. Freaking lighten it up. Line it up at 10 yards with the Air Max pistol. Yep, going in the same hole. See, like, I already took, what, like 15 shots or something, and then I just went running to my target shooting, and this thing gets so many shots per fill, you're not even tripping. And the, you know, as we saw from the chronograph testing, the deviation on this thing is like negligible. Oh man, I messed up that shot, but it was still pretty close. It wasn't in my ragged hole though. Maybe I can connect those two. Oh man, yep. When you're aiming this thing on, that pellet just goes straight into the hole every time. I'm loving this thing. You know, that's what I kind of would expect with that shot string we were looking at. I can see it flying through the scope and it looks really cool. You see like this white streak and then it just goes right in the hole. Yep, even when I don't make a perfect shot, it still goes in the bullseye. Accurate gun right there. It's forgiving. You know, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm getting around 8 shots in the same hole right here, and now I'm nervous and, you know, trying, if I could get 10 in the hole, there's my video right there. Otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, see, my finger slipped on the trigger, still got it in the hole. Pulled the trigger, looks okay. This is the last one. This is 10 shots through one ragged hole with one flyer. Here we go. Freaking simple. Alright guys, these are super teeny targets, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there's like a 177 caliber hole that goes right in the middle there, and that must have been where most of the shots went. And you know, I had a couple flyers here, but look at that. 10 shots through, boy, a very, very small hole. Maybe a 22 caliber hole or something like that. So that's just me sighting in right there. But okay, 10 yards away, first try, nailed it. Air Max, doing awesome. So let's stretch this out a little bit. All right, I'm gonna be aiming for this side and see what we can do at it. This is 35 yards away, you guys. Shot numero uno. Oh man, that was cool. I saw the pellet fly. You know, I'm just gonna do a 5 or 10 shot group, pointing where I'm pointing, and we're gonna see what this can do. You know what? I should really go to 7 power. I can see it through the scope. It's going like in the same hole, you guys, at 35. Freaking awesome. Oh, that was totally my fault. I freaking slipped on the trigger. That did not go in the same hole. Freaking printing them. Getting half-inch, you guys, at 35 yards when I'm not pulling the shot. So I just 3 out of 4 good shots, 3 in the hole, 1 outside of it. Freaking just like when I was at 10 yards, guys, doing the same thing, putting them in the same spot. Every time. Okay, the wind's blowing. Here we go. It just flew right into the hole. This is the perfect speed where you can totally see the pellets. Sorry I don't have my scope cam this time. I think that's maybe 6. Do 4 more, guys. Gotta keep my finger off the trigger till I'm ready to hit it. Love it. It's so fun to watch these things fly through the scope. It looks like sort of arc pattern, and then it goes into the hole. Kind of looks like it's coming in sideways. All right, you guys, that's 9 or 10 right there, and that's all but 1, I think, in the same hole. Let's go check this out. All right, you guys, not quite as teeny as it looked from 35 yards away, but look at that. 10 shots in a nice, decent group. I'd say that's probably almost be covered by a dime. Those are probably my 2 flyers. I know I had 1 or 2 that were not perfect shots, so very nice. That's my first attempt. You know, this is with H&N Barracudas. Who knows what this thing can do with JSBs. All right, great pellet trap, by the way, that Rick made and sent to me. I'm really digging that, so that worked out good. I want to say thanks to Rick and thanks to Rob for sending me this gun to review. So that's cool too. Now, truthfully, guys, I'm really busy right now. Okay, I gotta move and stuff, so I would love to run JSB pellets through this bad boy. you know, different weights and test the different speeds on the Chrono and stuff. But I've had this for probably going on 2 months now, and it's time for me to send this guy back to Rob along with his hydro dip stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the Air Max go. I think you guys get the idea. Air Max is a great deal for $199, regulated PCP pistol. Now the reason I bought this in 177 and 22 when they first came out, way before I had an Airgun channel, and the reason I didn't keep them is because they didn't come with open sights, and I ended up just deciding to save up for the AP16. But boy, this is like, I'd say this is half to 3/4 as good as the AP16 at 1/5 the price. So a tremendous value right there. And once again, this is like the cheapest pistol scope you can get. It's an NC Star. It worked out just fine. Good combination. So I'm giving the Air Max a thumbs up, even though I don't really like Mrod Air. You can get a P700, or just go ahead and grab one from Mrod Air. They're doing a good job on these air guns. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, I got little dice, I got big dice, I got minions with dice on their heads, I got some bobbleheads. We're gonna shoot this up. Well, you guys, both the Minion and Batman and Robin right there, both took pellets without any damage at all, so good job. Now, I don't know who number 40 is right here, but we're going to see if we can debobble this bobblehead. See what a little patience and diligence can accomplish?